against the Cardinal. In the red zone already. Penix wide open to the 11-yard line. Adams with the catch. Stopped by Gilman, 33, the strong safety. Penix out of the shotgun. He's got Dylan Johnson back there with him. This is what he does so well, although this time trips to the bottom of your screen. That's Odunze, the #1 receiver, wide to the bottom of your screen, and that pass is incomplete. They're hoping to get 10 to 20 plays out of him today.
Well, they can help him, and Colin Wright can, if he's going to sit there and allow him that much cushion underneath him, then you got to catch that ball, right?
Yeah.
And there was no one even close proximity. Michael Penix taking his time to get into the front that he wants.
Here comes blitz right up the gut. It's picked up by the Huskies. That pass is underneath, and Nixon could not reel it in.
Third option, and that's the check down to the back. And what that attributes to is, Bobby April, the defensive coordinator for the Cardinal, did a wonderful job of showing and then changing a little bit something. Here's a trip formation with soft coverage underneath. Geyser did in the first 6 or so games. And then last week, they ran into a team that was much, much more underrated.
Well, no style points are going to be given, that's for sure. No question. On a little comebacker, that pass is caught by Jack Westover.
We've got a murder's row schedule coming up,
sure
Tim,
do.
but as long as they're in that 5 hole, you know there's going to be some attrition.
Yep.
Some other teams are going to fall if they're in that 5 spot.
Yep. Penetration by Odunze. I mean, this is he runs a beautiful route, turns in, then back out, and just no concentration.
Yeah, I mean, well, his head is turning upfield like he's about ready to turn up the conventional front defensively. Nice game inside.
Penix shoots it, and it is caught. That is Jalen Polk, teammate. Ibar's eyesight. Penix, all kinds of time, now running out, and that pass is airmailed.
Another coverage.
Yep, and it was intended for Polk again.
Who looked to a single high look.
Jim Leonard, of course, the longtime defensive coordinator for years at Wisconsin. April was tutored by Odunze. Has this reception. Good for another.
That was a nice one, good for about 18 yards. Here's the Twins look off the numbers, and you can see Odunze breaking down, pivot, inside return. I mean, he's so efficient in his route running. It makes him one of the top 5-6 receivers in the nation, in my opinion.
They go from the 41 of their own to the 41 of the Cardinal, and that quick out is taken by Westover.
I mean, they're getting it in chunks, but here's Penix. You see his eyes in the front looking like a Cylon warrior, man, from left, right. Coming back the opposite direction, then he finds the guy, sits it down. I love a quarterback that can discern what he sees and then transition to make the throw.
And he can spin it, as they say. Play fake.
Nice.
Underneath he goes to Devin Culp, the tight end, and look out. He's high stepping inside the 10.
Zarin Manley, #4. Watch him on the edge here. This is what makes this play is the reverse out. You get everybody flowing to the left and you come back to the opposite direction. Watch #4 come up. There's a little miss, and then you get the big tie.
Rather than 33. First and goal, Penix. Looking for the fade, and it is caught. It's touchdown, Odunze.
But in taking this route away from him, you're matched up, press, dog read. He's not going to find the quarterback. He's going to try to look solely at the receiver.
But if you knew that, Spencer, but he's now working comedy shops.
Very nice.
Oh, the Sarge has all kinds of tricks up his sleeve. Going deep and wide open, Jalen Polk. Flags are down. Polk will take it the distance. We'll see. 92 yards if it counts.
Well, either way,
watch this.
If it's defense, you're embarrassed by what happens. He got a Twins look here on the numbers, and as he released against a bail technique, that's definitely defensive pass interference.
Okay.
You can't grab a guy like that.
Yep.
And here's the thing about it. Nice pressure.
Yep, he's just going to unload. Incomplete. Thrown in the vicinity. Second down and 10. Penix looping it long for Bernard, and Jeremy unable to bring it in. Hampered by an ankle injury, was questionable for the game. Unable to bring this one in. Slightly overthrown.
Fausto Ramos is the guy that's back there defending number 17. He's got to be mindful if he's going to.
The setback. Penix is going to let it fly again. That pass is incomplete and dangerous.
Underneath that one, he had a chance to squat on that one and then sneak under there.
Yeah.
And I don't think because of the angle where he was throwing it.
You're right.
Penix even seen it.
You know, Odunze lines up to the bottom of your screen here. Penix under pressure and in trouble. Down he goes at the 11.
That one, man, he came in there big time. I mean, his ears are pent back. You can see him in a reduced technique right here, but he comes out of that little frog stance with the arm over, trying to block him upright. You can't do that effectively. That was Troy Fonanato who tried to block him on that play, Timmy, but a bad thing. But you know what? You got to have a response to that.
Westover is that tight end.
Nice delay.
Yeah, and on a crossing pattern, they go underneath, complete to Jeremy Bernard. Safety spot.
Tim, here's that previous play, Tim. Just real quick here. The idea is to go fast, but the reason you're going fast is just to get to the line of scrimmage. Get the ball in your hands and let them get downfield.
Some of these disguised coverages from Bobby April, the defensive coordinator, have been problematic. Straight blitz from the safety. This pass is thrown under duress for Polk, and it changes. You could be a part of that show. 21-19. Washington by 2. Here comes pressure. Penix is flushed, and that's Westover, the intended receiver. Different pressure points.
Yeah, without compromising your coverage. Can you do it? Can you bring numbers to effect? The nose tackle gets up the middle. You're not going to block him with the back. That's just enough to get Penix to move in that pocket. And
defensive tackle that came in from the down 4. Rogers is in the game at running back. This pass is thrown and dropped. That would have been a first down at the 38 of Stanford. There, and it'll be 3rd and 10.
Jalen had that huge pass, the one that's the longest in a long time around here in Washington. He just dropped that one, as you said, Tim, right in his hands. That's inexplicable.
He's late, trying to do it again on the road here at Stanford. Perhaps not as easy as it was at home. This throw is caught. It's beautiful, and Polk atones for that drop. Gets it inside the 40 to the 39. A pick
tempo as an active advantage as opposed to just getting the front. Nice stop.
Back shoulder, and it's caught by Odunze. Sets him apart. Up and over Colin Wright.
Yeah, Colin Wright knows he's in man coverage. He's chicken fighting with the arms right there. He too never turns back. And that's another nice grab. That one good for 23 yards, Tim. How about the cluster? Run something out of this, I would be shocked. Maybe draw.
There it is. Sets up for a pick play, doesn't it? They go fade the other way. It is caught. Touchdown. Just the point pending.
Jimmy, they clear this out. It's a stop route. They try to isolate him with the stutter step, and then it was just thrown just a little bit too much inside. Just a little bit too much inside. And does he have total control of this? Yep, he does. He's got control. He's on the.
And most of the pundits believe. Play fake out of the shotgun. Penix with plenty of time. And Odunze brings it in up around.
Occasion with Odunze, Timmy. Watch him. He's going to catch this ball, but if think down, maybe we'll get a chance to see it.
Looking long. There's space. Incomplete. Polk had it on 15 carries. Westover, the tight end in the slot right this time. And now, beautiful stop, and that's Polk again 2 times. On
maybe because he had the home run catch and score. You know, you put a little trust in him, put a little nugget in his mind about what is possible, and then pack it when we have a second.
Will Nixon the setback. It's 3rd and 8 as we open the 4th. Penix with time, crossing route. It's caught. It's Bernard, and Jeremy is down at the 24-yard line. Bustos Ramos with the stop, the nickelback.
Boy, this is the perfect little pocket, a little umbrella. Gives Penix the time that he needs to get this clearing route. Whether they're drive routes or shallow crossing routes, they can be very difficult to cover because not many linebackers, smaller guys who play in that middle section can run.
Washington, when they play fast, they play well. Penix wide open and touchdown, Devin Culp. The senior out of Gonzaga Prep, Spokane, Washington.
Well, hopefully we can determine who's culpable on this particular play, Tim. And I don't think it's anybody's fault necessary. Well, actually, it's the inside linebacker. You know, it's Tristan. I mean, Tristan is the guy that...
And a lot of talent to go with it.
Here comes a little scissors tiss.
Right to the tight end, Westover.
They're trying to bring, is Bobby April, the defensive coordinator, all types of pressure. Just a 3-man look here, though, Tim.
Curl pattern caught Odunze. Down he goes at the 30, but a healthy gain of 9.
These guys are working hard. There's no question about it, but you can just tell.
Look at that quick delivery. Sidearmed it to Odunze.
Ball's out.
It's picked up by the Cardinal, and they'll live to fight another day. Watch the hit. Liegber comes away with the recovery. There's the slap. Ball comes out. Liegber gets it. Nixon is the setback. Hardy is one of Stanford's best players. He's a great kicker. Here's Penix trying to get another one. Pass is incomplete. 7 total yards. Think about that. He's responsible for that much yardage all told. Quick out to Culp, the tight end. Breaks one tackle. Does get into Stanford territory, but a negligible gain. Only 2. 33-yard line of Stanford. Penix again. That pass is caught. Beautiful throw to Jeremy Bernard. And that's just the love to call it, Spencer.
That's a grown man's throw right there, Timmy, and he's a lefty too. So he's standing on that hash, and he goes all the way across the opposite side of the field. Here comes a late blitzer. Nice pickup.
For Odunze. It is intercepted.
Wow.
Taken away by Manley. The man.
I made a little note by Manley, and brother, you can take me to task. I wasn't quite sure how manly you were with respect to some things I saw, just in terms of being more aggressive.
Yeah.
But, man, that was a gift right in his arms, and he played the technique exceptionally well.
I'd say Bobby April gave him a memo, and he took it, right?
He sure did. I mean, I'm telling you, he played with a great awareness on that play.
Bobby was very transparent with us when he was talking about
We are the Huskies. Let's go. We are the Huskies. I said, we are the Huskies.